Hi everyone and welcome to Billy Fitzgerald Golf, and today I want to talk about how this right hand loads and unloads and how the club loads and unloads in the backswing. So much like I would throw a ball and my wrist works this way, that's how I want to feel like I work the golf club. Okay, so if I were to throw a ball, I would throw a ball this way. So as my arm swings back, my hand and my wrist will load and then it will unload. So it's more of a reaction here. It's the same thing with golf. So when I swing back, as I start to swing the face back, the club starts to load. So my right wrist gets right here, right? And as I change directions, the club is gonna load. We're gonna talk about what the face does in a second. But my wrist is going to load before the weight of the club unloads into the golf ball. Okay, so that's how my wrists work. Now the face of the club, how it works, just like any other sport, which we'll get to, tennis, baseball, as I swing back, the face of the club works slightly in front of my hands, right? In line with my hands. Then as I swing back, it gets behind my hands. And as I transition, it's slightly behind my hands, in line with my hands, and then finally in front of my hands. So it does kind of a loop here before it works back out in front of me. Okay, so a couple things what it doesn't do, it doesn't work back and right in front of my hands right away. It gets a little behind before it gets in front, before it unloads into the ball. And the other thing that it doesn't do is it doesn't get way behind my hands and then stay behind my hands. Okay, so again, the golf club is going to be in front, in line, behind, slightly behind, and then as it's coming into the ball, it's going to be more in line with my hands before, again, this grip end works out. So it's here. So it does a little loop before it gets right into here, and it works back out into the ball. So just like a tennis racket, right? If the tennis ball is coming, it works out, in line, slightly behind, in line, and then works back out. So it does that same motion. Same thing with baseball. As I get ready to go, it's out in front, in line, behind, comes back out in line, and then out in front when I hit it. So that's how the golf club is loading and unloading, and your wrist is working this way. Again, I can start to feel the weight in the golf club just by the momentum of the club, how it makes my wrist react. So we'll make a couple swings and start to feel how the club is going to be slightly out in front, in line, and then I transition it slightly behind before it's in line, and then it works out again. So I'll hit a little chip shot here so you can start to see how this golf club is starting to work. So the club works, again, out, in line, slightly behind, gets in line with again, and then it gets out. So it's not over the top or it's not dragging way under. So there is a little loop next time you go out and practice that. Again, make sure that you can feel the softness in your wrist so the club has time to react. Okay, if I get any kind of stiffness in my wrist, I'm going to come over the top. I've got to have a little lag in the club here before it can work back out to the ball. So it helps to shallow the club. Hi everyone, like and subscribe to my channel, Billy Fitzgerald Golf, for all tips on golf. If you'd like a live lesson or want to send me a message, visit me at billyfitzgeraldgolf.com.